delicious, moist, citrusy, absolutely delicious. Eat your heart out, Starbucks. Hi there, welcome to the channel. My name is Maria. Today I'm making my version of Starbucks lemon loaf. Delicious, moist, citrusy, absolutely delicious, and it's not going to cost you a fortune. So here's what we need for the ingredients. We'll need a few lemons, 3 eggs, some Greek yogurt. If you don't have Greek yogurt, you can use sour cream. We need some salt, baking powder, baking soda, some sugar, some flour, some vegetable oil. We'll need a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan. And for our icing sugar, milk, vanilla extract, and butter, melted butter. I've got my zester, my whisk, my cutting board, my rubber spatula, and a knife. And I'm ready to rock and roll. So first thing first, I'm going to set the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's get it preheated. Okay, I've got 3 lemons here, and I'm going to need the juice and also 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, fresh lemon juice. And I'm going to do the zest of 3 lemons because I love that citrusy lemony flavor in this pound cake. It's so good. So the first thing first, I'm going to take my bowl and we're going to, now these have been washed already. We're just going to go ahead and I'm going to use the zest of 3 lemons. When I'm done with that, I'll add my sugar in this bowl and I'm going to press the sugar granules into the zest. Now when you're zesting, you don't want to go too hard, especially on, you just want the yellow, you don't want the white, because that's not where you're going to get the zest from, the oils. Oh, it smells so good. All right, so I'm going to continue doing this. All right, so there's the zest of 3 lemons. I'd say 2 are large and 1 medium-sized lemon. That's what we have. To that, I'm going to pour in my sugar. That's 1 cup of sugar into the lemon zest. And I'm going to take my rubber spatula. You could use your fingers. Probably fingers would be better. And because I just zested the lemons, the oils on the lemon zest are just waiting to be absorbed. So I am taking the spatula and rubbing the sugar and the zest together, and that's just going to absorb into the sugar. I know that sounds a little funny, but trust me, it really does. It smells so good. Your sugar starts turning yellow. And I'm just, it doesn't take you a minute to do this. It's a good workout on the arm too, which I need. All right, so I'm gonna use my clean hand and I'm just gonna squeeze. You wouldn't believe the smell that's coming out of this. It's phenomenal. Oh gosh, that's so delicious. Amazing. Okay, just squeeze it and squeeze. Press and squeeze. All right. So that didn't take me 2 minutes, but it makes a world of a difference in this recipe. All right. So we're going to add 3 eggs to this. 3 eggs. That's 1, 2, Three beautiful eggs. To that, we're going to add our sour cream. So that's 3/4 cup of sour cream. Again, if you don't have the sour cream, you use, I'm sorry, that should be Greek yogurt. And if you don't have Greek yogurt, then you use sour cream. 3/4 cup. This cake is so easy to make. It's quick and easy. And it's absolutely a hit with everyone. So in here we've got the zest, the eggs, the sugar, and our Greek yogurt. I'm going to keep stirring until I know that sugar is almost dissolved. And the way you can tell is when you're whisking against a glass bowl, you can hear the grinds of the sugar, or the grinding of sugar. And then as it melts into the liquid, you don't hear it anymore. At this point, we're going to add our oil. So that's 1/2 cup of our vegetable oil. We're going to slowly stir that. I've got, in a separate bowl, I've got my flour sifted, and that's 1 3/4 cup of flour, all-purpose flour that I've already sifted into the bowl. And to that I'll add the baking powder, baking soda, the salt, basically our dry ingredients, with the exception of the sugar. We've got the sugar in this bowl. Silky smooth. I'll bring it up close so you can see to the camera. That's what it looks like. We're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. And there's Alan. Hi, Alan. Guess what I'm making?
Sounds like lemon to me.
Yeah, baby. You're right about the lemon. Making your favorite Starbucks cake that you never buy at Starbucks because they're bloody expensive. I'm making my lemon pound cake that you love so much. Now I'm going to get my lemon, I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to squeeze 1 lemon into the mix. So if I were going to say, that's probably going to be between 3 to 4 tablespoons of juice, lemon juice. What are you making, Alan? Coffee? Mm. What are you working on? Garden? Every day it's a work in process.
Garden, little front yard.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna bring my 1 3/4 cup of flour, which has been sifted already. So that's 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Sorry, that's 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. For so many years, we never drank instant coffee. Now we find ourselves drinking instant coffee. We've got a few coffee makers which barely gets used. Only when we make espressos, cappuccinos, we'll use the machines. It's okay. It's just it's a coffee culture here, so it's just easier sometimes to just go out for a nice cappuccino and espresso. All right, so 1/4 teaspoon soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, baking powder, and that's it. Now, I'm going to make a little well into this bowl, and I'm going to pour the liquid in there. And I'm going to mix it. Hi, no one's watching. my spectator and slowly combine this together. Don't worry if it looks too liquidy, it'll be fine. Okay, so we don't want to overmix our batter. So I've got it all combined now. Oh, it smells so friggin' delicious. So this is ready for our loaf pan. I just want to make sure I got all the flour off the bottom. Everything's combined. Alan just made his coffee and he's gone back out, so he's working away. There's always things to do, and that's good, you know, keeps us busy. I've got my laundry out there again today. Okay, so this is ready for our 5 by 9 inch pan. I almost sure that this pan is just a little bit smaller than 9 by 5, but I'm gonna go ahead and I've got two loaf pans, but I'm gonna use this one. Got the oven, it's not quite preheated yet. So that's 350 degrees. Place that in a preheated oven. We're gonna bake it for between 40 to 50 minutes. Every oven is different, so please check on it. We don't want to overcook it, bake it, and have a super dried out, over-baked loaf. I just put parchment paper into my loaf pan. Look at all those little specks of lemon zest. Oh boy, it's so nice. And that's all there is to it. My next on the list is making our icing for the top. Now, once the loaf pan comes out of the oven, we're going to completely cool it and cool it at room temperature. And then we'll apply our glaze and icing glaze. And then I like to chill it. I think that this tastes best chilled. And then we're going to slice into it and have it for a nice afternoon delight. So stay tuned. All right, so we've got the loaf baking away in the oven. We're not halfway into the baking process yet, but I thought to show you how to make the glaze, the icing for this delicious lemon loaf. So I've gone ahead and I've squeezed, there's about 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice in here. And I've got, half a tablespoon of melted butter. And I have 1 1/4 cup of powdered sugar and just a half a tablespoon of milk in here. So the whole idea is to combine them. And we're gonna go ahead and do the milk, lemon juice, melted butter, and our powdered sugar. And that's it for the glaze. I'm just gonna whisk it. Yum, yum. I might add a little bit more of the lemon juice. Squeeze another half a lemon. I think maybe, well, it's going to spread once it's on your loaf. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it like that. But that's it. That's all there is for the glaze. So I'm going to put that aside, and when the loaf is cooled down and it's warm, I'll just put this on top. And then I'm going to chill my loaf with the icing on it until I'm ready to slice and serve. Slice and serve. I can't resist. Oh my goodness, it's so citrusy. Boy, oh boy, that can't be good for my diabetes. Okay, in moderation, right? Everything's good in moderation. Look at this beautiful lemon loaf. I just took it out of the oven. I will let it cool for a few minutes before I take it out of the pan and put our icing on it. Isn't that just beautiful? Yummy. It smells so good. So here's what my lemon loaf looks like. My Starbucks lemon loaf. I took it out of the oven and it cooled down, and I just removed the sides of the parchment paper so it could cool down a little bit quicker. And I went ahead and did the icing, and as you saw, and I applied it on the top. So it's been sitting at room temperature for about 3 hours now. I do like serving it chilled, but I'm going to go ahead and place it on our pretty serving plate. And I'm going to get it super moist. And I'm going to slice beautiful. I'm going to slice a piece for Alan and a piece for myself. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut a slice for Alan and for myself. Look how moist that is. Just beautiful. This cake is so delicious. That's about the same size as you'd get at Starbucks. And I could probably eat 2 of those. I'm gonna give Alan a piece, and I'm cutting myself a piece as well. And I can't wait to dig in. Here it goes. I don't know what else to say to you guys. You have to make this lemon loaf. It is so delicious, so moist. Eat your heart out, Starbucks. Just kidding. That's so nice. I'm just gonna keep eating it until I can't eat anymore. My loaf cooked or baked for exactly 50 minutes. I checked it twice. That's nice. Okay, so please try this at home. You will love it. Thanks for staying to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. For my subscribers, thank you so much for being here and the support. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, we would love it if you did. Hit that notification bell and stay tuned for our next video. Bon appetit and thanks for watching.